Imagine a child growing up in poverty, without toys and even without enough food. Dreaming of a better life, he looks at other children who can afford everything he can only dream of. This was Henry Royce, a boy raised in one of the poorest families in England. But his dream was great, and no obstacle could stop it. Join us to discover how a man who lived in conditions many wouldn't even imagine managed to become the founder of the legendary Rolls-Royce company. Little Henry Royce was born on March 27, 1863, in the English town of Alwalton, into one of the poorest families. His parents were simple laborers who worked tirelessly, but life was full of hardship. They lived in a tiny house with peeling walls and a leaky roof. Every day, they faced deprivation. Food often ran out, and the children lacked even basic necessities. Henry had no toys, unlike other children. He watched as neighbors played with dolls and toy cars, and his heart ached with envy. Instead of playing, he collected sticks and stones, creating his own toys. Sometimes, this was the only way to entertain himself and escape the harsh reality. Often, Henry felt hungry. His parents worked multiple jobs, but even that wasn't enough to feed the family. He remembered searching for scraps of food on the street, hoping to find something tasty. There were days when he managed to collect a piece of bread. These were rare moments of happiness. Despite all the hardship, a dream lived in his heart. Henry dreamed of earning a lot of money to provide for his family and lift them out of poverty. He imagined himself one day becoming successful, working in a beautiful office and being able to give his parents everything they lacked. As Henry grew older, he became increasingly curious. He learned from his parents and those around him, observing how they worked. He helped his father in the blacksmith shop, acquiring skills that would later prove invaluable. Each new experience, each challenge he overcame, made him stronger and smarter. Henry didn't miss an opportunity to learn something new. He read books whenever he could, and he asked questions of the masters he worked with. He understood that education and experience were the keys to his dreams. These lessons were important to him, for he knew that despite all obstacles, he could overcome his poverty and become who he always wanted to be. When Henry Royce turned 20, his parents no longer needed anything. Thanks to Henry's hard work, he was able to provide them with everything they needed: food, clothing, and comfort. This was his first great accomplishment, and he was proud to be able to repay his parents for everything they had done for him. Having become independent, Henry didn't stop there. His ambitions grew, and he began to show interest in mechanics and engineering. Working in various workshops, he learned how to build and repair machines. It was during this period that he developed a dream of creating a car. Henry understood that if he could succeed in this field, he would not only improve his own life, but also secure a future for his parents. Royce felt that the world needed more reliable and faster vehicles. He knew this was his chance. He dreamed of creating a car that would not only be a means of transportation, but also provide comfort and safety. This desire became his driving force. He realized that to achieve his dream, he needed to learn and accumulate knowledge. To achieve his goal, Henry went to the city, where he had the opportunity to work in a car repair shop. This place became a real school for him. He not only learned from experienced mechanics, but also observed the process of creating new cars. Henry studied every detail, every gear, memorizing how different mechanisms worked. He became passionate about recording his observations and ideas in a notebook he always carried with him. In his reflections, Henry understood that building a car was not just a mechanical task. It was an art that demanded creativity and innovation. He spent his evenings sketching his ideas, envisioning what his ideal car would look like. He often used elements he found in other machines in his drawings and tried to adapt them to his concepts. Gradually, Henry began to assemble a team of like-minded individuals. He met with other young engineers and inventors who also dreamed of creating something new in the world of automotive transport. Together, they discussed ideas, shared experiences, and inspired each other. These meetings were filled with passion and energy, each participant striving to contribute to the shared dream. However, the path to building a car was fraught with difficulties. Henry faced numerous problems and setbacks. Some of his early prototypes didn't work as he planned, which caused him disappointment. But each failed experiment only fueled his drive. He understood that learning from his mistakes was an essential step on the road to success. Henry became more persistent, continuing to work tirelessly on his projects. He actively sought opportunities to test his ideas, striving for feedback and to improve his designs. This determination and pursuit of excellence would ultimately lead him to create a car that would change the world and leave an indelible mark on history. While Henry Royce continued to develop his ideas and strive for perfection in car making, at the same time, in another part of England, a young and ambitious entrepreneur named Charles Rolls was looking for opportunities in the rapidly developing automotive industry. Rolls was impressed by the growing popularity of cars and dreamed of being part of this new era. His interest in cars lay not only in their mechanics, but also in their potential commercial value. The fateful meeting between Henry Royce and Charles Rolls occurred in 1881 at a car exhibition in London. Rolls, already established as a successful businessman, was looking for a reliable car manufacturer. As Royce displayed his first models, Rolls was struck by the quality and elegance of their design. He saw in Royce not only a talented engineer, but also a man who could make his dreams a reality. During their first encounter, Rolls and Royce quickly found common ground. They discussed their ideas and vision for the future of cars. Henry spoke of his innovative approaches to building reliable machines, and Charles shared his business plans and marketing strategies. Their views aligned. Both believed in the need to create a car that combined high quality, reliability, and style. Their collaboration marked the starting point for the creation of the Rolls-Royce company. Henry, with his outstanding engineering skills, took charge of the development and production of cars, while Charles handled sales and marketing. They complemented each other, and this union of their strengths became the foundation for their success. Their first model, created in 1886, was named the Rolls-Royce 10 HP. This car became a symbol of reliability and elegance. Gradually, the company gained popularity, and its reputation grew rapidly. Every new car that emerged from the workshop was a masterpiece of engineering, reflecting Henry Royce's ideals of quality and perfection. Over time, their friendship and partnership only strengthened. Henry and Charles shared not only professional interests, but also personal values. Both were driven by innovation and believed that their work could change the world. This fateful meeting became not just the beginning of a successful business, but also a true story of friendship and collaboration that ultimately changed the automotive industry forever. From its inception, Rolls-Royce aimed to create cars that embodied quality, reliability, and luxury. Henry Royce and Charles Rolls worked in perfect partnership, complementing each other. Henry, as the engineer, was focused on technical aspects and innovation, while Charles, as the businessman, had a keen understanding of marketing and sales. Every new venture began with discussions of ideas, which they held in their cozy workshop. Henry sketched designs for future models, while Charles offered his suggestions based on customer needs and market trends. They spent long hours discussing every detail, from body design to engine specifications. This collaboration became the foundation for creating truly outstanding cars. In 1898, they unveiled the Rolls-Royce Silver Ghost to the world, which became a symbol of reliability and elegance. This car was equipped with a new, more powerful engine, which provided excellent performance metrics. The Silver Ghost quickly earned a reputation as the most reliable car in the world, and its success contributed to the company's growing popularity. A key aspect of the Silver Ghost's success was the philosophy that Royce and Rolls adhered to. They sought to create a car that not only delighted owners, but also left an indelible impression on everyone who saw it. This approach reflected their shared dream of creating the perfect car. They continued to work on new models, drawing on their experience and customer feedback. Henry and Charles paid close attention to the opinions of their buyers and constantly improved their cars to meet the demands of even the most discerning customers. This attention to detail made their cars desirable among aristocracy and wealthy businessmen. Each new model became a true work of art. They created not just cars, but true masterpieces that combined cutting-edge technology with elegant design. Their friendship and partnership continued to strengthen throughout their years of working together. Henry and Charles understood the importance of trust and mutual support in their business. They overcame challenges together, discussed ideas, and found solutions that allowed the company to move forward. Their collaboration and pursuit of excellence inspired not only motorists, but also the entire industry as a whole. The lives of Henry Royce and Charles Rolls were filled with incredible achievements and successes that forever changed the automotive industry. However, as with all great people, their paths eventually came to an end. Charles Rolls tragically died in 1917 in a plane crash during World War I. His death was a tremendous loss, not only for the company, but for the entire world of automobiles. Henry Royce, left without his close friend and partner, continued working on the company they had built together. Henry died in 1933, leaving behind a vast legacy and a solid foundation for the future of Rolls-Royce. After his death, the company continued to develop, introducing innovations and expanding its product line. Henry Royce's story is an inspiring testament to the power of human spirit, showcasing how a poor boy from Alwalton could overcome adversity and achieve his dreams. He started his life with limited opportunities, but through sheer determination, a thirst for knowledge, and a true friendship with Charles Rolls, he built one of the most renowned automotive companies in the world. Their collaboration proved to be the key to their success, and the spirit of innovation and quality they instilled in their cars continues to resonate today. This story reminds us that regardless of our circumstances, we can all reach great heights if we work hard and embrace challenges. Success doesn't come easy. It demands dedication, hard work, and a willingness to learn. Every step, every effort, every hurdle overcome brings us closer to our dreams. Henry Royce proved that anything is possible if we believe in ourselves and never give up.
Friends, this is probably all for today. Write your opinion about this amazing story in the comments. Also rate the video and subscribe to the channel, and we will do our best for you.